What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It is your host, Lord Escanor, back again with another deck profile. I know I've been gone for a little while. Thank you guys so much for all your support on the Boma videos. They're doing really well. So I'm back again with another deck profile for you guys, something a little spicy, pretty good meta call. So we're going to go ahead and get into this. So we got the Broly leader here, best leader in the game. On the front side, auto, when you this card attacks, draw one and take one from your life, or take one from your life, then draw one. Awaken, restand two. And then auto, when this card attacks, draw one, and then activate main once per turn, switch one of your opponent's battle cards to rest mode, and then your other activate main once per turn, take a life, restand any card on your side of the field, either your leader, battle card, energy, whatever you want, you can restand it. Definitely best leader in the game. This is the only card art you should be using. If you're using any other card art for Broly, what are you doing? You're making a mistake. All right, let's go ahead and get into the battle cards here. So, we're running 3 Broly, preparing for battle. Really good. Green 1-drop when you play it. You can activate it. You can do its auto. It's optional. Drop a card. Choose one of your opponent's battle cards with 1 energy. KO it. Comes up sometimes. Not really, though. If you're playing against Kid Ku, might come up. Not really many other really impactful 1-drops in the game at the moment that can be KO'd. Like if you're playing against U6, you could, but their 1-drops can't be KO'd by skill, so there's really no point. What he's really used for is activate main 1 yellow. If your leader card is a yellow Broly BR, you can choose 1 Broly BR with an energy cost of 4 in your hand. Swap it out for this one. So really good. You negate its auto skills for the duration of the turn, but the Broly that we have as a target for in our deck doesn't even have an auto skill in the first place, so really not that big a deal. Next, we have the 1 energy Paragus. Auto, when you play this card, look at the top 5 cards of your deck for a Broly BR, add it to your hand. Pretty much all he's used for. He's just a searcher and an extra green combo card for a rival. His second auto doesn't really do anything because you don't have a green Broly BR leader. Next, we're playing 4 Golemite, the new breed. Auto, when you combo on this card, choose 1 Broly BR, gains plus 5k, so it's a 10k combo with your leader and pretty much everything else that you have in your deck because all your Brolys. So yeah, those are the battle cards for that. Those are just kind of your green support cards used for comboing and rivaling. Next, we're going to be playing 2 Mutaido Skill of the Sage. Like I said in the Boma video, Mutaido is definitely better than Champa right now, in my personal opinion. Champa, it's really good, but Champa costs that 2 energy, and you do get to draw a card, but it's just that Mutaido's just that 1 energy, and it definitely hits. It still hits a lot of cards. You know, nobody's really hard casting anymore, so I definitely recommend Mutaido just because he's that 1 energy, and you don't really have to worry about spending it too much. All right, so that's it for the 1-drops there. We'll go ahead and get into the bigger bosses here. So this is the Broly that I was talking about, the Broly target. The 4-drop yellow Broly, Broly Paralyzing Presence. Between you and your opponent, if there's 3 or more cards in rest mode, this guy comes out for 2. So that any cards, energy, leader cards, battle cards, anything, as long as there's 3 or more cards tapped between you and your opponent, he comes out for 2. And then his activate main once per turn. You can choose one of your opponent's battle cards in rest mode, and they cannot be switched to active mode for the next turn. So like no matter what, cannot be switched to active mode. Really good. Then we're going to play 4 of the Goku from the draft box. Anytime a battle card on your opponent's side of the field is switched to rest mode, play this card from your hand for free. He's a 15k blocker. Really good for defense. You can combo with him if you'd like to. You can charge him if you'd like to. He's just really good support for the yellow stuff. Next, we got one of our main boys here. One of the main reasons for this deck, Lemon Lime Broly. He is a rival blue-green, he's a rival green-yellow, and then green-yellow energy to a rival in. Auto, when you play this card, you can choose 1. You can either KO a battle card on your opponent's side of the field that has more energy than what your opponent currently has, or if you choose a battle card or any card, draw 1 card, switch that card to rest mode. You can choose any card. It can be energy. It can be literally anything. So yeah, really good. Then on top of that, we're playing the 7-drop Broly. This guy evolves over the 4-drop for just 2 energy. And then his auto is that you cannot, whenever you play this card for the duration of the turn, you cannot activate skills on cards other than green and yellow battle cards for the duration of that turn. So when you bring this guy out, you'll see later that I am playing like a couple like double strikes, like Champa double strikes and stuff like that. The turn you bring this guy out, you will not be able to get him double strike from the Champa because he's not a yellow or green battle card, but not a big deal. You just got to wait till the next turn. But his activate main, though, you can choose any of one of your opponents. You have to drop a card. You can choose any of your opponent's cards in rest mode, and they have to keep that card in rest mode. So a good combo, you can arrival in this Broly, tap one of their energy down, keep bring out this Broly, and then keep that energy tapped, or you can keep their leader tapped. Like if it's a Shenron leader, really crippling, keep that energy tapped, or keep the leader tapped. They can't search for balls. If we're playing against like another yellow Broly leader, you can keep their Broly leader tapped if they're not awakened yet, so they won't be able to do their self-awakening plays, and you can kind of just control the game from there. This deck is mainly meant for control. Next are one of our big bosses, the 9-drop Broly that evolves of the 7-drop for another 2 yellow energy. You can reduce his energy cost depending on how many cards are in rest mode. You can hard cast him if you really want to. Doesn't really come up very often, though. You're better off just evolving. And then his activate main is if your opponent has 3 or more energy, you can drop a card, choose one of your opponent's cards in rest mode, whether it be a battle card energy, send it to the drop area. So he snipes energy. Really good way to control the board. Definitely necessary for this build. For Hachiak, because as you can see, everything else here is 7-drop or below, so they wouldn't be able to swing only once if you have multiple battle cards on the board. But if you have this guy, he's 9 obviously, and he's 35 double strike, so you can bring him out, snipe an energy, swing with him, take a life from your leader, restand him, swing again, and then you can swing with one of your other battle cards, and that way it kind of just like helps you with Hachiak. Couple other support cards here, playing the 1 Scientist Fu. Really just kind of needed it for that extra support, 25k double strike, draw 2 cards for 1 energy, overwhelm. Really good, just that extra push of damage on the board if you really need it. And then also the big boss, Fu Shroud of the Mystery. If you guys are fans of my channel, you know that if I can play Fu Shroud of the Mystery, I'm playing it, period. Doesn't matter if I can get to 6 energy or not. On the off chance that I do get to 6 energy, I need Fu Shroud of the Mystery on the board. He's a game ender. There's literally no reason for you not to play him. You're definitely going to be able to get to 6 energy in this deck, because this is definitely a stall control kind of deck. I wouldn't say stall. It definitely has a little bit of aggro in there mixed in, but it's a control-based deck, so you can definitely get out of 6 energy. Next, we're going to go ahead and go into our extra cards here. So we have 3 Frieza's Call. I might lower this down to just 2 Frieza's Call, and maybe might up another card in here, maybe one of the double strikes. I'm not really sure yet. But Frieza's Call is still really good nonetheless. Tap 1 energy, choose any Frieza's Army card with energy cost of 2 or less, play it in rest mode. That's your Paragus, so you can search. That's your Broly, so you can activate Broly's effect and bring out the 4-drop Broly. Those are those cards there. Those are pretty much the only targets for it, I believe, in this deck. So it just does really good for support. You can always charge it if you want to. It's a good card to drop from your hand off of the Broly's effect if it's dead in your hand. So I definitely wouldn't take it all the way out, but maybe drop it down to 2. We'll see. And then we're running 3 Time Magic and 3 Flying Nimbus for our negates. Definitely the best yellow negates. Definitely mandatory. Like I said, this is kind of a stall control kind of deck. So being able to Time Magic, taps, keeps the battle card that they just swung with tapped, or whatever cards in rest mode, keeps it tapped for the next turn. Really good. Because then you can also activate Broly's effect next turn, your 9-drop Broly. As long as that card doesn't have barrier, you can send it to the drop area. And then Nimbus is just Nimbus, best negate in the game. 1 Cold Bloodlust, because you have to. You're playing the Frieza's Army leader. You got to play Cold Bloodlust. You're stupid if you're not playing it. 2 Wailing Spirit. I can understand wanting to take this card out. It does come up sometimes, though. It is 2 energy, 1 yellow, 1 green, and you can grab a 4-drop Broly from your deck and play it. So that 4-drop Broly that you need to have out to facilitate your evolve and stuff like that, you can grab it from your deck and play it, negating its auto skills. Doesn't have an auto skill though, so it doesn't really matter. Plus it is a green yellow, so you can always charge it if you'd like to turn 1. Kind of just get yourself that energy exhaust. And then after that, it's just the 3 double strike and 4 super combos. So yeah, that's pretty much the deck. It's very straightforward, very simple. It's very just control based. You just kind of arrival, tap cards, pop cards, swing with big bodies. Really just kind of control your opponent's board. It's very versatile, works really well. I didn't get to test this build out at locals the other day. I did test out the Frieza variant that a lot of people were playing with the yellow Frieza leader. And I can report back and say that it's good. It's definitely really good. I just feel like in this current meta, it's not as good as it could be. against Hachiak and stuff like that. I feel like the Broly Leader is just a little bit better, being able to restand one of your cards and kind of swing again, apply that extra pressure. The Frieza Leader does stall out at a certain point. He's definitely a lot more, I would say, consistent, because you're able to, send your battle card to the drop area, draw a card, restand energy and stuff like that. And you do draw 2 when you awaken. So he definitely has bigger hand advantage. He's a little bit more consistent with his plays. But there's like a certain point around turn 4, turn 5, where you can definitely stall out with the deck, and you just kind of run out of things you can do at that point. You're kind of just sitting there swinging and not really doing anything impactful. Whereas with the Broly Leader, you definitely have a little bit more impact. With the leader being able to take a life and restand a card and swing again if your opponent has a negate or whatever. So definitely really good. So let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section below. Let me know what you guys want to see next. Any questions you guys might have, please feel free to DM me or let me know in the comments below. I'm glad to talk to you guys. Please do not forget to show love to that Bulma video. It's almost at 2,000 views. I would love to get it to 2,000. So yeah, I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.